Alrighty.
All right, we're rolling.
Well, hey, welcome to the Three Stooges Attack the Internet.
Yes.
After Rodney pushes his computer roll, we are on target.
Oh, I mean, what can I say? I only have a computer of one.
All right, so we're once again playing Poetless Traveler.
Is that like a sub edition of Traveler? Poetless Traveler?
Yes,
I think so, yeah.
Poetless Traveler is where we are poorer for it. Because, words. See, if there was a poet here, we'd
They
be
would
able
have
to.
the.
This would be expressed properly. All right, so last time you guys were chased through a grassy plain and foothills up to kind of like a what do you call it, a box canyon, where two huge. Hold on. Wes named these things.
Chaz Wallace.
Chazwalligers.
Chazwallagas.
You were chased by a pack of Chazwalligers
Here's Wallies.
to
Exactly.
crikey to the entrance of a box canyon where two huge Chazwalligers
Here's Wallies.
were waiting for you. Yeah, I'm Australian, and I don't know Australian people, so I don't feel bad. And Steve Irwin's dead, so that's the only thing I ever gave a shit about from Australia.
Damn.
R.I.P.
I'll stop saying Chaz Walligas.
That's not a bird. This is a bird.
Yes, I've never seen that movie.
It's all right. We're being attacked by two giant Chazwalligers.
Two humongoid Chazwalligers. And here's the thing. So, why don't you introduce yourself first? And then we can just kill you off.
I'm playing Scabious Pip, the last living descendant of Elon Musk, and thus the last heir to the dwindling fortune that is gone in the year whatever we're in.
Yeah, they started counting years from the advent of the beginning of galactology. So the Gregorian calendar is useless, or the Julian calendar is useless. Isn't that great? You're like in the year 26 or something.
Tight.
All right, Wes.
Yes, helloski. I am, how you say, Russian Guyovich.
You used to
I
be a Russian guy.
file bullets into things and also file paperwork into things. And whatever the people say is true has always been true.
And finally, Mr. Computer Use won
That's
himself.
right. I'm playing Count Van Saar. Come see the Chazwalligers. Only a nickel a ticket, ladies and gentlemen. The Chazwalligers. Come and get them.
All right. So you get jumped by these two giant things. You notice at first, they look like big Chazwalligers. But once they're bearing down on you, you notice there's some significant differences. So picture two hands, right? Together, like you're like they're praying, right? Like something's praying,
Mm-hmm.
and kind of split them apart a little, right? So you kind of get like a little bit of a diamond shape.
Okay.
That's what their heads look like.
Oh fuck.
So they're very it's very bony with like a thin layer of flesh over it, and you could see between like where the fingers are, you can see like a bluish glow coming out of it. And they're big. They're not like small. They're like, lion sized kind of things. They're on all fives because everything has 5 legs in this stupid world. I don't know what I was thinking, but continuity's a bitch. And they're coming down from the canyon walls at you. One behind and one in front, right? And you look back at the one behind you, and you see all the Chazwalligers, the Chazwalliger nation, if you will, fade into nothingness. And these two things are there. So one of you can roll a d6.
I'll do it. 5.
Okay, you beat me. So
Highest roll I've
you
made in the
guys,
game.
you guys can act first. So who's doing a what?
Shoot it, Guyevich!
I was gonna say, should we shoot it or run?
My microphone had problems.
Okay. So just so you know, like right now you're kind of like trapped between two of them, and they're stalking around you, right?
Well, we got 2 rifles.
And
what do I need
you could see like further up into the canyon. What looks to be like a little bit of a maybe a settlement even. There seems to be some buildings.
I will reach out with my telepathy and see if these creatures are giving off any type of thought that I understand.
Oh well.
That's a good idea.
Roll a d6.
Roll a d6. Once again, a 5.
Oh well, you beat me. You don't get words, sentences, language.
Mhm.
You get like empathetic waves of hostile hunger.
Ravenous hunger.
Here's the other thing. If you recall, you are in the
corpse world.
In the corpse world, so your emotions, what you feel, like you feel surprise, you feel what you feel, panic or whatever, but it's so dimmed down, like it's like being filtered through cheesecloth or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to connect with these feelings. The corpse world is interfering with your reaction.
So there's kind of like the sky is kind of staticky. It's like the thoughts are kind of staticky.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, there you go.
Well, best I got is they're hungry.
I opened fire with my rifle.
Okay, so there's one in front of you and one behind you.
I would have one in front of me, presumably.
Okay, I just got to make sure. So it is at medium range. Okay, so crack you shoot your rifle. You are going to need a 5.
I rolled a 7.
Okay, that includes your bonuses and everything.
Actually, that's a medium range.
Well, it would have to be because you rolled a d6. So.
Yeah.
So the number I give you is adjusting for range and armor. The only thing you have to do is roll a die and add whatever your skill
Wait,
or any penalties. So
wait, is this roll 1d6 or 2d6? I got confused there, I think.
2d6.
Oh, yeah, I rolled a 7.
Okay. I thought I did imply that it was. That's my fault. All right. So you hit. You can roll your damage, which is 3 dice.
Let's see. Hold on. Let me get that. It's 11.
Excellent. You hit it, and all right. It takes it and it kind of staggers a little. Rodney, while you were probing these things, you also get the sense that they were like they lured you in, more or less, with the Chaswalligan Nation.
So like
So
hurting with an ambush.
Right, but it was an illusionary ambush, right?
Illusion.
So like the Chaswalligers never existed.
The little Chaswalligers?
Yes.
What?
Oh,
They were there to get you here.
clever girl.
All right, so I need I almost said Chaz. Count Van Sar, and I
Chaz
need,
would be a little more useful here, I think.
and not Elon.
Scabbiest Pip.
Scabious. So what are you guys doing?
I'm shooting the thing.
Okay, the same one that that Guyevich shot, or are you going to back?
How fucked up is the thing that
It looks pretty fucked up.
you guys think I should focus fire and just take this out? And we only have one thing to deal with? Or
Go for it.
okay.
I mean, then it'd be 3-on-1 instead of 3-on-2.
Yeah. Good point. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the one that's fucked up.
All right. Make it happen.
Huh?
So same thing. You're trying to beat a 5.
I got a 7.
Okay, that beats 5. So roll your damage.
That's 3 to 6. Ooh. A 6, a 1, and a 4. 11. That's a 4, right? Yeah. I'm using the Cyberpunk red dice. I probably shouldn't.
All right, so that one looks pretty. Now it looks really fucked up. The light behind its skull or inside its what passes for a skull starts to flicker.
Someone punch it.
So how high are these things flying?
They're not flying. They're on the ground.
Oh, they're on the ground now?
Yeah. They're circling, right?
Mm-hmm.
Crouched.
All right. I'll try to. Yeah, fuck it. I'll try to wrestle the injured one.
Oh, okay.
Since
Flex it like this.
I forgot to state that I was carrying my pistol with me, so all I got is my hands.
I mean, you can have your pistol.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
would just say
this might be like more ridiculous and awesome.
Yeah, suplex it like
More
Resident
ridiculous.
Evil
All
4.
right. Okay.
Doesn't Leon do that in
Say-
Resident Evil?
What's that?
Doesn't Leon like suplex people in Resident Evil 4 or something like that, or Resident Evil 5?
I
Suplex the shit out of it.
Okay. So you run up to it, Vansar,
Yep.
and you need to hit it with a 5 or better.
Wow, really?
Are you trying to grapple or are you just like punching it?
Now I'm gonna try to grapple it, like maybe attempt to mount it.
Okay. Roll a 5 or better.
All right. 11.
Yeah, you grab it and swing up on its back. All right. So it is going to react by trying to throw you.
Okay. Yeehaw!
Let's do opposed dex rolls.
All right, here we go. Rolling under, right?
Yeah, but I don't have a dex. I just have hit points. So that's not. I'll tell you what. You could try and dodge it using dex. I'm going to try and hit you using its attack. And if it hits you and you don't dodge it, then you were thrown. How does that sound?
Works for me.
All right. All right. So it bucks. Can you hold on?
No, I do not hold on.
Okay. So you fall. How badly did you fail your roll?
Let's see. My dex is 4, and I rolled a 7, so failed it by 3.
Okay. So you're not on your back, but you're not on your feet. You're like kind of on your knees, which is a fair compromise. All right. So that's what that one is doing, or did. The other one, I'll tell you what. Wes, you will be an odd number, and Nick, you will be an even number. All right, so I rolled a 2.
Boom.
So 2 things happen. Well, really, yeah. So the light inside this skull of the untouched one starts to glow really bright blue, almost to white. And as it happens, it comes at with its gnashing. It doesn't have teeth, but it kind of like separates the 2 hands, right? And you could see that the ends of what would be the fingers are fitted so you have spikes going into holes on either side. So it's kind of like teeth, but they kind of fit together, right?
Okay.
And it takes a chomp at you.
And dodge. I don't know if I can do that.
You can. So what we determined, because there's no dodge rule in Traveler, that if you dodge, you get a -2 on your next action after dodging.
Nah, fuck it. Just attack me.
Okay.
I got cloth armor on, I think.
You do. Okay, so it hits you and tears at your armor, and you're going to take 6 points of damage as you can feel the impact of these teeth coming through your armor.
Okay.
You probably would, and that's going to go well. You can go against whatever you want. I don't fucking care which one you put. It just has to go against one of your stats. So all 6 points have to go against one of your stats because it's your first bit of damage. All right. So that's the first round. What are you guys doing? Just go in the order you went, Wes.
Oh, hold on a second. All right. Let's see. Well, are there any stragglers still around?
No. Well, I don't know if Rodney told you or if Vansar announced what he found out. But
What are
there's
you
not.
looking for? There were no little ones.
All right then. In that case, then let's just let's just head back. Let's just get out of here.
No.
We
So
still have.
you're running?
I'm voting we run.
All right. So Rajan Gajevich sprints. I'll tell you what. If you make a intelligence check,
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you pick where you run. If not, I'll pick where you run.
Oh, bolting.
So I'm supposed to roll over my intelligence or
Under.
Oh, I definitely did that then. Yep, I rolled a 7.
Okay. So where are you running to?
Let's see, because
So you could go back the way you came.
Mhm.
You can head into the canyon,
Hmm.
which is a passage into the mountains, and you think you see a some sort of settlement up ahead. There definitely looks like to be low buildings.
well, I head towards the settlement. Yell, there might be shelter this way as I keep running.
Okay, so you start running. What's your Oh, everyone has the same speed. Okay, so you start running and make a dex roll. Underneath your dexterity.
I
Number.
made it my dex exactly.
Okay, so you start running, and you're fine. All right. What are you doing, Gabriel?
Scabious Pip.
Scabbiest bit.
Jesus fuck. There's still this thing that just chomped into me.
Yeah.
And there was one I just got thrown off of. There were 2.
The one you got thrown off of looks pretty tore up.
What do you think, Rodney? We just lost a rifle.
I don't know. I mean, is it like it just bit you? So is it like right on top of you essentially?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Yeah.
It is. So
I don't think
it hasn't like knocked you down.
Okay.
It has bit you. And you do notice that like the glow is starting to get white hot from blue.
Can I shoot it in the head that's glowing?
Yeah, so yes, you can. That is going to Now, in order to do that, because like you're right there, you're at point blank range,
Mhm.
you're going to need to hit a 9 or better
Holy shit. Okay.
because it's a rifle. It's not.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
awkward.
Yeah. Okay. Shit. Holy shit, boxcars. All right. All right. What does that
Okay,
mean?
so
Boxcars. Does that mean full damage?
no,
Okay.
it just means it's an automatic hit no matter what the score was. So yeah, three dice. Roll 3 dice.
6, 4, or 5, 4, 4. 13.
So the gun echoes off of the canyon walls. Right, and you shoot this thing like right in the head.
Height.
Which okay.
Which makes it blow up and then I die.
No. But what it does do is it shoves its head upward, right? And we'll get
Okay.
back to it, what it does after Van Sar goes.
God, I know I haven't been talking to you much lately since before this trip, but I could really use a sword about now.
Is that what you say?
Yes.
Roll 2d6.
All right. 4.
So it's an even number.
Yep.
A sword appears in your hand. It literally looks like it's being 3D printed at super speed, like right in your hands.
Oh, this is the shit.
Tight.
Yeah, I guess that was my action.
Okay. I will give you a 2-point penalty, and you can like slash that sword from the hip if you want.
Like while it's
You're gonna
being
have to beat a 7.
while it's being formed, right?
I said it was like super fast.
Right. Okay.
I'm trying to throw you a bone here,
All
man.
right, I'll give it a shot. Fuck it. Here we go. Got to beat a 7 with a -2. That's going to be a 3.
Yeah, so you thrust out with the sword, and it's just not formed enough to hit the thing. All right, so the first thing that's going to happen is the one that is by you, Vansar, is going to attack you
Okay.
with its teeth, and you notice that it is the interior, which was a weak blue before, is starting to get brighter. Oh, and you have cloth armor.
Yes.
All right. So it hits you.
Okay.
And you are going to take -3, 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage. All right. Well, there's
And that's going to be on any one.
right. And if one stat gets filled up by that, it carries over to another.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, that is one stat down.
Okay, so Vansar is unconscious. Now the one that you were engaging Scabious Pip. Its head, just as you shoot it, its head snaps back, and a bluish white pulse, just like a sphere of energy, comes out of its mouth, or the gap. Shut up. And goes straight up into the air and explodes, momentarily brightening the static until the light is absorbed. But now there's two of them.
Fuck.
What? What do you guys? So Wes, what are you doing? You're running. You hear like the sound of energy discharge, and you turn to look behind you, and you see that brilliant white light. You also notice that Count Van Sar is on the ground, and there's two of these things that are attacking Scabious Pip.
All right. What range are they at right now?
Okay, so you will be at, I'm going to say long range. So in order to hit one of these things, you got to beat a 6.
Better a 6. All right. Let's see. 8.
All right, 8 will do it. Roll your damage. I'm assuming you're getting the one that you had hit before, or are you going for the other one?
Let's go for the one I hit before.
All right.
Let's see. That's going to be 16.
Okay, it goes down. So, Pip, you from the distance, you hear the crack of a rifle, and the one that was stalking over Count Van Sar goes down. The light in its skull dies. What are you doing?
I was shooting the one that's still alive, I guess,
Okay.
before it splits again or whatever.
Okay, so now it's just a dull blue light. But you backed it off a little when you hit it like that. So we'll say that it is at short range. So now you can beat it with a 4.
Oh, only a 4? Wow.
Right, because you shot it, right?
Yeah.
Which,
So
snapped it back a little so it's not right on top of you anymore.
Good thing I rolled a 4. Jesus.
Okay, roll your damage.
14.
All right. So so seeing that its mate is down, it turns, and it turns and runs, and as you see it going past the entrance to the canyon, all of the Chaswalaga Nation appears around it, surrounding it, kind of like protecting it. So, what are you guys doing? So Count Van Sar.
Yes.
He is down now. After 10 minutes, he kind of comes to. I don't know if you want to, or you can give him first aid or anything.
I don't have that skill.
Yeah, then no. No, you can't.
I will use the skills imparted unto me by the People's Commissariat to
Okay, so
heal him.
after 10 minutes, Vansar, you get that your stat is back up to halfway between 0 and your max.
Okay.
So you kind of like wake up groggily, and there is the People's Republic of Band-Aids.
Now, does that apply to all damage stats or just the one that was out?
The one that was out.
Okay.
Well, actually, it might apply to all damage. Man, what the hell? Just apply it to all damage stats.
Okay.
You're going to need them.
It is the people's will that you live, Commissar.
Okay.
Round up
now,
or down?
you can round up.
Okay. All right. Got it.
And Russian Guyevich, you can make a medicine roll.
Ooh, medicine. All right. I rolled a 9.
What's your bonus?
Jack of all trades.
Oh. All right. So, about Jack of all trades, nothing you can do with Jack of all trades is permanent. So, like Jack of all trades gets you out of a jam. So we'll just say that you are, give you a point wherever you want to put it. As he like kind of splints you and bandages you up.
Okay. Ow.
Yep. You are permanently healed, comrade.
You have the bedside manner of a stapler.
Hey, I have the prescribed bedside manner as prescribed in the official document number 1217. You are healed. Vodka. Go into the battlefield now.
Sorry, that was his bedside manner. And so, like I said, there are some low-lying buildings. It looks like the river. You can actually also hear. You can hear the, I guess, the roar of a waterfall up through the canyon as well.
Well, what do you guys say? Continue headed toward this waterfall?
Yeah, I think
Ah,
so.
To the waterfall.
I mean, what's the worst could happen? We are attacked by aquatic chaswalagas.
Or we could go to a magical room that grants all wishes, but never enter it.
Yeah, you still actually, that sword is still there, and it like looks pretty swordish.
Holy shit.
Wait, say that again?
That the sword that Count Van Sar asked for
Yeah, back
is
there
there.
when
Like
we
he
were
has
about
a
to
sword.
die, I prayed and this sword showed up in my hand.
I pray for all of my hit points to go back.
And then nothing happens.
These aren't cleansing waters, or whatever.
Maybe.
I pray to have my medal returned to me.
Nothing happens.
Oh, dang.
Wow. It is just like going to church. But east is the way toward where the satellite was supposed to be. Maybe we can.
And you have been heading east.
Right. So I guess we trudge on.
You're able to make it into. It looks like a series of. So the canyon ends at a waterfall, right?
Right.
Small pool, water coming out, and it's pretty high up there. Like it's pretty spectacularly high. But there's a small. I won't say a village, but it looks like a compound, right?
Mm-hmm.
With several one-story flat buildings. It looks like it's made out of local wood.
Right.
And then they're all kind of surrounding one larger metal structure that is just in the middle of everything.
Well,
And the only thing you can hear is like the waterfall churning.
I'm going to go check out this metal structure. It's the only one we've seen so far, right? Everything else has been made out of wood.
Yes.
Well, that is out of place.
So you guys have. Let's see what skills you're packing here. Um, okay, so the structure is windowless, but you can see it's circular.
Mm-hmm.
With a it's taller than the rest. It's 2 stories.
Right.
So, you know what I'm actually. So it's a 2-story structure. Kind of it's roundish. It's more like octagonal,
Mm-hmm.
with straight lines. Windowless. There is what looks to be on the top to be a communications array. There's cameras at the point where the ground floor and the second floor meet,
Mm-hmm.
like one on each quadrant or octadrant.
Okay.
And then there is a one door. It's like a single metal door, flush with the rest of it.
Is it open?
No, it's not. There seems to be what looks like a slot for like a key card, and there's a red light next to it.
Our colonist uniforms have key cards on them, correct?
Your colonist uniforms are keyed to let you into certain areas of the colony. So they're not key cards.
Okay.
They are, biometric keys.
Right. Okay. It's like attached to whatever we use to communicate with each other.
Right. But like if you're if you are, if you're able to go into the med bay, your colonist uniform lets you do that.
Mhm.
But if you're not, if you aren't supposed to have access to it, you won't be able to get it. That kind of thing. But this looks like an actual key card. So anyone who has, I guess we'll say, if you have any type of engineering or mechanical abilities.
I have mechanical.
I
Okay,
have
so
computer.
computer's not going to help you in this situation. So what we're looking for is, can you recognize just like the technology, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the architectural style. That's the closest I can get, since there's really no skills for that.
We've been by there. Yeah, there's no like lower electronics, I guess.
Right, but if you have like you recognize like just the general era of technology, I guess.
Design principles.
Yeah, so like art, you would know what Art Deco is, right?
Right.
That kind of thing.
Right.
This seems to be a pre-galactologist structure. So this is something that was built before the current regime. If you recall, you were sent here to Delmark 4 to reinvigorate a lost colony.
Yep. And this technology dates back to
It
that
very
first
well
colony?
could. Yes,
Okay.
that would be a very good assumption.
Okay.
I mean, the outbuildings, the rest of the buildings look, just like utilitarian things. Right. But this actually, looks like it served a purpose in that era.
And by all accounts, there is power to this device?
Well, there is a red light.
Okay.
It's weird though, but there's no panel or anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like a slot in the metal.
Key card size. So we don't really see much by way of a panel that could be popped open to hotwire it?
No, there's not.
Okay. Well, what do you guys suggest? We're looking at an antique.
Could be.
I'm completely unfamiliar with it.
Still looks cutting edge to me.
Maybe we should look around the houses. Maybe there's a key card around there.
Yeah, sure. Sounds like a good idea to me.
You want to split up or stay together?
You think we'll run into more of those things?
Maybe something worse.
Or something worse? Yeah, we should probably stick together.
But we did. This is a village, and the last village we were in, we did not encounter things that wanted to eat us.
So you guys are sticking together. So there's several longish buildings that are lined up with each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a one or two, like, I guess, small chicken coop size buildings. I guess they're not really buildings. They're more like boxes with a hole on the top.
Mm-hmm.
So they're short. They're maybe they maybe come up to like your abdomens,
Right, right.
and they're just boxes, and there's a hole cut in the top of them. And it looks like the top is hinged.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's another building that is smaller than the long buildings.
Okay.
That kind of faces them. So, give you one of my patented quick drawings because we all love those.
Good old Steve, always quick on the draw.
All right. Okay. So the circle is this is not to scale. The circle is the metal building. The square near the circle is like the smaller building. The 3-1 are the long buildings, and those X's are the little boxes.
Mm.
Well, let's check the closest building, the small one that's facing everything, all the
Mhm.
rest.
So the small building has it's open. It looks like it's got so you go into the building, and there's like an entranceway, like an antechamber kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And on the wall across from the door you come in, there's a window with bars on it, and a door with a small window with bars on it, like chicken wire reinforced kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
At head height. You could see through the window and the door. There's like, it looks to be, there's like sleeping quarters. There's a couple of bunks. There's a cabinet. There's a table. It looks like there's some playing cards scattered on the table.
Playing cards.
Mm.
What were they playing?
It's hard to tell from this distance.
No. Yeah, I'll saunter over to the table.
The door's locked to get into that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Section.
What kind of lock does it have?
It's a really primitive lock. It looks like some sort of deadbolt, like a pretty sophisticated deadbolt, but it's a fucking deadbolt.
Mm. Can we try kicking it down?
You certainly can.
All right.
What is your strength?
Strength is now 5.
All right, so you are going to have to make a strength roll, and because this is, well, it looks like a pretty solid door. It looks like it's reinforced, to be honest with you. You're going to get a -2 penalty on that.
Okay, so I have to -2 penalties. So I have to roll what now again? You said a 4?
No, you have to roll under a 3.
Under a 3. Okay. Yet. That's a 7.
Russian Gavin rushes the door and throws his shoulder into it and comes, ow! That is solid door. In former Soviet Union, door opens you.
My foot.
Yakov.
Are you guys carrying ammunition?
We determined at the beginning of this there is always ammunition.
Hell yeah. Yeah, because I'm not going to keep track of that shit.
Well, what if we tried to...
Because it's not Delta Green, we don't care.
What if we tried to take some of the gunpowder out of the ammunition and blow through the lock?
That could work. Can you, if you have either demolitions or demolitions would just be a straight roll, but engineering could work in a pinch.
Yeah, I think that's our Lao poet.
Yeah, we built a pretty good team, but unfortunately, there's not a whole lot of overlap with skills.
Which normally it's great because then you
No.
can like get shit done. But you know, when you have a loud poet, they're unpredictable. Unpredictable fuckers. Yeah. Well, you know, maybe a jack of all trades would allow you to kind of get something done. Now, if somebody has.
Oh, right. I do. Wait, we do have jack of all trades. Yeah, jaw. Let's get that
I didn't
right.
realize Jack of all trades could cover that. My bad.
All trades, Nick. All of them.
Well, it wouldn't work for the medical earlier.
Yeah, because like it's not supposed to give you permanent solutions. I gave you a point. You can't heal people.
You can patch people up. You could sew
You
up.
can patch people up, but it's not supposed to last. So,
According
for
to official
example, if you were
paperwork,
to use jack of all trades to fix a jump drive, you'd get a jump out of it, and then your drive would be dead. That kind of thing. So, think of it as like a pushed roll in Call of Cthulhu that automatically fails, but it gets a job done. And with that being said, Russian Guyevich.
yes.
So you're making a straight up roll. No bonuses, no penalty. As you pack gunpowder into the lock.
6.
Strike a match and roll a 6. All right, so where is everybody when this happens?
Away from the door. Opposite side of the lock.
Okay. So the good news is that you are able to it blows the lock. The bad news is, Guyevich, that it blows the lock in your face.
Yes. My face. That's what makes the difference.
So, well, fudge. You took 3 points of damage. And you can put that wherever you want.
Okay. Well, didn't need that. Didn't need all that points of strength.
Russian Guyevich looks like Daffy Duck after claiming it was rabbit season.
It's duck season. I tell you, duck season.
Yeah. So the lock explodes and shrapnel goes all over the place and cuts up Guyevich's cheek. But you now have access to the rest of this small building. So what are you doing?
I step over Guyevich and push the door open.
Who is definitely on the floor writhing in pain.
And as I push open the door, I'm going to look at him and say, "Well, why are you sitting around?"
The partisans attacked Commissar.
We are the partisans. And just step through the door.
Alrighty. Okay, so you're in a room. Picture like a think of it like the counselor's quarters at summer camp, right? And it's open. There's a small office in the back, but there are 6 bunk beds, card table. Like I said, there's like playing cards. Now, there's a cabinet. Everyone here has some sort of firearm. It's like a gun cabinet. And then there's like a filing cabinet and also a metal cabinet stuck to the wall. And there's so what are you guys doing?
I'm going to go check out the table.
I'm gonna check
Okay,
out that.
so make a gambling roll there, Van Sar.
I've never heard of this game. It was 5 total.
Okay, yeah, you can't tell what they're playing. That's probably some old fucking capitalist game. The previous regime. You don't play those games.
It looks like a full deck though.
Yes.
All right.
Full deck.
I'll scoop it up. Might need something to pass the time.
Okay. It's weird you haven't seen quite that style before.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean it's fairly familiar. So picture like a regular set of playing cards.
Right.
But the face cards
Mm-hmm.
all have they're all major arcana from the Weight Rider deck. But they're still playing cards.
Right.
It doesn't say, death or the Hanged Man. It's just like that picture, but Ace or King of Hearts.
Gotcha. That's neat. Just give them a little riffle and into the pocket.
Excellent. All right. So while he's doing that, what are you guys doing? So you have like bunk beds, you have like all these cabinets, just back office.
We'll start trying to look around for either some back teen or just some sheets that tear up for face covering.
Well, there's definitely plenty of sheets because there are beds.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll tear up some sheets then.
Okay, so Russian garbage start.
How many beds are there?
I said there were three sets of bunk beds. So
3 sets, 6 beds. Okay, cool. Well, let's toss this room, see if we can find a key card, and then maybe we'll just take a nap.
Well, that's a good idea. So where are you looking?
I'll check the gun cabinet first.
Okay. So inside the gun cabinet, why don't you roll me a what do you have, rifle?
Pistol. Revolver.
Revolver?
Yeah.
Give me a revolver roll.
Okay. 9.
9.
Yep.
So there is one revolver in there, ammunition.
Nice.
So you're able to. You look like a real cowboy. You have got cards and a revolver. My man's ripping up sheets. You can like get a bandana happening.
He's just saying your name to Ocelot and confirm it.
I'm just watching that go over my head.
Metal Gear Solid.
Oh, all right. Was there a cowboy?
But no like strong boxes or anything like that that might have a.
Well, I mean, there's the gun cabinet. That's what you found in there,
Right?
Because that's your skill. There's other guns in there. I'm just like seeing the relevant ones.
Right. I got you.
If anybody else wanted.
Ah.
I want one.
I will always take more weaponry.
All right. So, Scabby's Pip. I believe you have the skill laser rifle, don't you?
Yep.
Why don't you give me a laser rifle roll?
That's only a 6.
There's no lasers.
Okay. Want.
There might be rifles, though. I mean, there certainly are.
Okay. I'll pick up a rifle.
Okay. Well, there are 3 rifles in that cabin. And there's ammunition. All right. So that's the gun cabinet. There's a filing cabinet. There's that cabinet on the wall, metal cabinet on the wall, back office.
All right. Is the back office locked?
No, it's not.
Okay. They'll check the back office.
Okay, so there's a desk. There's a nice, comfortable chair, ashtray. There's a box of cigars, fancy lighter, desk lighter kind of thing. And there is hold on. There is I guess you would say letter-headed paper, right? A pile of letter-headed paper that says, "From the desk of Emma Weber, Delmark 4 Colony Mining Corrections."
See. I'll grab the cigars.
I'll check the desk drawers.
Yes, Commissar.
Yeah, there's like bric-a-brac kind of stuff in there. Office supplies, there's so it's like this is the one in like her desk you're checking, or I'm sorry, the filing cabinet out on the living area.
The desk itself.
Okay. Yeah, so there's like there are paper clips, doodads. What are you trying to find? Like if you're looking for
I was
something
looking
specific,
for a key card.
okay, there's no key card.
Okay.
Is there
It looks like the desk of an administrator.
Mhm. Okay. I guess I'll go and check the filing cabinet.
All right. So the filing cabinet has a bunch of names. Just it looks like a list of prisoners. If you want to spend time studying that, that's fine. That's what you'll be doing. And then we can find out what you learn from that if you wish. It's not going to be a big revelation. Damn poet. But
I'll leave it be. I mean, penal colony or penal mining corrections or something like that. Mining corrections. Yeah, this. And I look down at my orange jumpsuit. Yeah. Well, that makes sense. But still no key card.
Not in that filing cabinet, no.
Okay. All right, and there's another metal box against the wall.
Yep, there is.
We'll check that next.
All right, you have to pry that one open. It's got like one of those little keys on it.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah,
all you need is a pocket knife. You pry that sucker open, and there are inside there are little slots, like it's boxes, and they're all empty except for one. And there's a red key card.
Jackpot. Well, you guys want to sleep on it and then head in? Or, I mean, we could probably use hole cutter on the inside of that thing.
I'm good with that.
All right, so you guys are gonna spend the night there.
Yeah.
All right, fantastic. Do you want to proceed into the metal structure? Do you want to look at anything else while you're here, or do you want to call it a night? I heard you mention that you can use hole cutter.
Yep.
It's kind of do, huh?
I mean, we have the key card, provided that it works.
Okay.
We could take our chances.
Let's just try it. Or the GM is.
I'm asking you. As far as I'm concerned, we have another half hour.
I know, but just the fact that you asked.
Well,
I mean, there's going to be some battles.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. You're not going into like the unknown prison mine without something happening.
Yeah, I think we should probably wait for the medic to come back.
All right, that's fair enough. That is fair enough. So we'll leave you here, where Russian Guyovich comes back from looking at the rest of the compound and says, "I can eat 50 eggs." And pick it up next time.
And the harmonica plays us out.
Yeah.
And
Drink over here, boss.
times they are a changing fucking harmonica.